Hello everybody, this is Jack. Welcome back to a brand new live stream. I missed last week's stream and I haven't offered you a second stream due to some unfortunate events that happened during those past weeks, those past days. It's been really hard for me to make videos and even worse for me to make the streams come true. But yeah, I'm back. And probably tomorrow we'll get another stream, but I'm not sure. We'll see if it's possible or not. Depends on how much time I have. Now I use the weekends to get ready for the week, to get everything ready for the week. Hope everything's okay, for sure. Yeah. Hope everything's okay for you too. It's all good. It's just because if you don't know, you might know already, and some of you might know already, but if you don't know, I have a job now. I have been like for the past years unemployed, and I would rely on YouTube a lot. But now I actually got a job, which means I have a lot less time in my hands. But I can offer you a lot more for the channel. So I'm probably at some point going to cut down on content. How frequent the content will pop up, but I'll get you new content and stuff like that. Hello Kyle, hello Gino, hello Ocean Prince, welcome all three of you. If anybody else is here, say hi in the chat. I like to talk to my viewers. Can you hear me clearly? Is the music too loud for you? The game sounds might be somewhat the same. And let me know if the sound is alright during the gameplay. It's important, guys. If you tell me that the voice is too low compared to mine, or if the voice is too loud, the voice of the game is too loud compared to my voice, that's gonna be bad. Ipiki, welcome to the stream, and Shante, welcome both of you. Man, I'm pumped. I really want to play, man. I really want to play. You know what? We're already 6 people here. Some of you might not even be able to watch the whole stream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start right away. Instead of waiting for the 10 remaining minutes, I'm just going to go for it. All right. Actually, here it seems you are talking too loud. It doesn't matter. You think I'm too loud? Would this be better? Or this? Is this better? A little bit better? All right, good. Let's get on with it. Chandler, welcome to the stream. Let's get started, man. I'm pumped. It's been a while since I streamed, so I really want to get this going. Get ready, guys. Yeah, let's get the actual game going, and we'll fix that later. So here we go.
Welcome to the
Bah. Alright. Wow. Yeah. 2/4 is hard. What's that? What's that? What was that? What was that? I don't know what it was. Does it say if I beat the thing in hard mode? Oh yeah, it says so. Nice. Nice. Alright, so that's the flow chart for now. Did not want to interrupt you while you were starting the game. Well, I started sooner, so don't worry. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and talk. I'll read it afterwards. No problem. So we have some unlocked paths to follow. And if you remember last time, we unlocked this path and this path. And I'm pretty sure we got this ending, right? So what we're gonna do, you guys in the chat, sorry, you guys tell me which of the two you would rather like to see first. Which one, if you've already played the game, you can tell me which one do you recommend between those two. And if you haven't, you can also tell me which one you would like to see first. The left one. Oh, sorry. Try the one immediately. Okay, the left one. Yeah. The one on the left. All right. So that's the one I'm going to do. This path is if you betray. So it's a round. Oh my gosh. My gosh. So yeah, you go through here. You choose the cyan door. You betray someone, which I don't remember. I think it might be Alice. And then you go here, you choose the green door, and then you ally with someone, which I don't remember. It's been so long, I have to refresh my memory. Who planted the bomb? And now we know exactly who planted the bombs, right? We've covered a lot of ground, but apparently, like, if you look closely, by the way, just before we start, this one has no path. So there might be more hidden paths somewhere around here. I'm not saying here, but here. That's a good place where the path can continue. And you can also see it could continue there or there or there. So we can actually... Yeah, everybody's saying left, so let's jump on the left side. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest either. Betray Alice, then ally Clover is the route. Alright, I see. So let's jump in and let's throw to everybody's face who is the killer. Man, oh man. See, my mouse is down here. Bye-bye. Wait.
Huh?
You only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. It was me, Dio. Yeah. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Vi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. How's the sound now that we're playing? I know who set the bombs. That person. It was I. It was me, Dio. Is that from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? That person is you! Dio!
Come on, what is this? Are you high?
I got an achievement called Who Set Up Us the Bombs? Part 1, I think. Nice. Is it part 1? Maybe part 2. I must have misread the achievement, but I got an achievement. I'm playing on Steam, so yeah. I'm getting achievement. And I'm telling them as I go. So they don't show up on stream, but I'm telling you that's how you get the achievements, basically. Well, we're about to find out. Sorry, Kay, but could you hold him down?
Well...
It's on him. I promise.
Knock it off, Sigma. You're doing this all backwards.
So, isn't this isn't the court. Besides, all we want is to know who set the bombs.
Ugh.
And why are you getting so worked up anyway? If you're innocent, then a search will show that. And I'll look like an idiot.
Nice try, but that's some bullshit totalitarian logic. I don't think so. What are you even basing this on? How do you know I set the bombs?
Because
Just spit it out.
I know about the Myrmidons.
The Myrmidon. What?
I beg your pardon?
Yeah,
No.
forgot about that.
How do you know that, Sigma?
Because I'm a secret agent. I'm working with you, but you don't know me. Oh, that's not all I know. I know about the Free the Soul, and I know about Brother.
What the hell are you talking about?
I can tell you the details later. But there is no question that you were the one who set up those bombs.
Who the fuck do you think you are? None of that has anything to do with me.
I am Sigma, and I will smite you down.
I don't know who the Myrmidons are. And I don't know what Free the Soul is. And I certainly don't know anything about some old fart called Brother.
Heh. Oh dear. Tell me, how does that foot taste? Who the Myrmidons are? I don't recall saying Myrmidons were people. And what about Brother? How would you know his age if I haven't even said anything besides his name?
Wait, so...
Holy Brother! Holy Father! Oh, Father!
He's left? But that means he's a terrorist.
Oh, yeah, you were right. He's left. Yeah, definitely.
A terrorist?
Oh dear.
Left?
Yep, it's the opposite of right.
Well, looks like I won't be able to talk my way out of this one.
Oh, you won't.
Seriously, though, when did we get so famous?
You're famous rock stars. I love your circus, by the way.
The Myrmidons aren't supposed to be something anybody knows about, let alone you two jokers.
Yeah, you were left. He was right.
Okay, you got me. Yes, I'm the leader of the Myrmidons.
And you will die.
My real name is Left.
Left where? Where did you left your name?
I was sent here to stop Zero Senior's AB plan. That's why I planted the bombs. If it looked like the plan might actually succeed, I was supposed to blow this whole place sky high.
AB plan?
What's that?
Oh,
There's something you don't know, you motherfuckers.
well, looks like you don't know everything after all.
I know everything. I'm just... see if I can squeeze something out of you.
I should have been more careful. Then again, it's not like it really matters. After all,
Voice
you're gonna
crack?
die here.
What?
God damn it, no! I leapt towards him.
Whoa there!
Oh! Oh there! Hey, boy! Calm down. Hey, Carl, welcome to the stream. What's up?
Better not come any closer. You think I'm not prepared for this? Take one step and it'll be your last.
Oh my.
Then that thing you're holding.
It's the detonator.
Yeah, I guess it is. Now back the fuck off!
Oh, calm down there, Dio, my boy. My boy.
Dio, please calm down. If you press that button, you'll die too.
So? Believe me, there's plenty more where this came from.
Oh boy. How good is the stream lag? YouTube has a like a system where, you know, there's a really little lag now. So hopefully, if your internet can keep up, you can see the stream. My internet is good enough too, but that's besides the point. What?
Now that we've cleared that up, back off!
Okay. Jesus.
Come on, move it. Go, go, go.
Go, Pikachu. No. We had no choice. Slowly, carefully, we backed away. All of us, except for one. Tenmyoji.
Hey, Grandpa.
I'm not in the mood for your shit.
Your hearing gone? I said back off.
Back the fuck off!
No.
I ain't taking this shit.
You. I'm not screwing around here.
What are you gonna do with the remote? Turn on the TV?
I can see that. So why don't you do it? Go ahead. Press that button.
What?
Tenmyoji!
Is something wrong? Hurry it up. I'm not getting any younger. Oh, do I sense hesitation?
Do I sense hesitation?
What's the matter, Dio? Scared? Well,
You don't want to detonate the bombs here because you still want the prize of doing your mission, right?
You son of a bitch.
so you were just bluffing.
I'm not bluffing, goddammit. You hear me? I'll do it.
Oh, I'm sure you will. But there's really something I should tell you. See that detonator you're holding? It's a fake.
What?
Oh boy! For just an instant, Dio's eyes twitched down to the device in his hand. That was all the opening Tenmyoji needed.
Yeah!
Whoa there! Go on! The guy we all think is Junpei by this point. Go Junpei, Tenmyoji. I'm not able to call him Junpei, I don't know why. He cried out as he leapt through the air. Tenmyoji's leg shot out, knocking the detonator from Dio's hand. Maybe because I'm not really 100% sure, although all signs point to Tenmyoji being Junpei. We talked about that before. But I still can't... Nah. No, not right now. We can still wait for a little bit. Shit! Not good!
What happened?
The detonator. He doesn't have it anymore.
What? What's happening?
Yeah.
There's a red light on it now.
And we are going to die.
Oh, you really fucked up, Tenmyoji. This is what happens when you try to show off.
Show off. Tenmyoji used tackle. It's super effective. And now Dio uses self-destruct. It's an ability.
What?
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I didn't have time to tell you how it worked.
What are you saying?
The detonator isn't supposed to be separated from Dio. If it is, then the timer on the bomb automatically activates.
Damn. How much do you know?
Your whole life, where you live, your family. You have 2 kids, and I'm gonna murder them.
Fine, whatever.
Fine, whatever. Okay! This is central. Kill them.
Well, he's right. If that thing ever gets more than a meter away from me, it activates. When it does, it starts the timers on all the bombs. So thanks to this old fart, you get to try and defuse a bunch of activated bombs on a countdown.
Oh yeah!
You
We're all
can go
gonna
ahead and
die.
destroy the detonator if you want.
Oh, we can? Oh, sure. Not sure if you read it before, but keep in mind that in this timeline there wasn't the old lady corpse. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's the only timeline, from what I remember us talking, that this is the only timeline without the old lady. And actually the only timeline who has the bombs, I think. Not the only one who references the bombs, but the only one we find the bombs and take care of the bombs. Old fart. Favorite line. It's important. Okay. Alright, so the fact that this timeline doesn't have the old lady is important. Okay. I see.
Once the timers have been activated, they'll go off anyway.
How long do we have? When do they explode?
You should know, Sigma. Why don't you tell her?
30 seconds. Oh, sorry. 30 minutes.
30
Fucking hell.
minutes?
Yes! 30! Hi, not 13! 30!
That's crazy!
Crazy! Yeah.
How do we stop them?
Well, there's a set of 4 codes if you find the 4 bombs. Crap. We only have 3. The emergency deactivation passwords.
None of us know them, though.
Yeah. Right. None of us know. But there's someone who does, isn't there?
Okay. I'll give you one, since I'm such a swell guy.
Can you give me bomb 2, please?
The password for bomb number 2 is...
Oh, genius! You're fucked. Why don't you choose the same bomb over and over? The hardest to find. I don't know. Be smart about it. Why? Let me write that down.
EQD, DYR, NTK.
NTK. Okay, so just bomb 2. I should print that note I'm using. I should actually scan the notes when I play those games and then give them away. Oh my gosh. Bomb 2. Okay. EQD. Ecuador. DIR. Voice. Thank you. And finally, NTK. Oh, I was actually writing MDK, but no, it's NTK. Hopefully I can understand that. Oh, man.
Bomb number 2.
But we haven't found that one yet.
Oh?
Well, too bad.
Oh. Well, my mistake. Must have slipped my mind. Well, there's nothing you could do anyway. You don't have the input device. Really, it'll be much easier if you all just give up.
Where's the input device?
Oh gosh, I wonder.
Oh gosh, I wonder.
Where did you put the number 2 bomb?
Shoot, you know, I just can't remember.
What a piece of junk. You son of a bitch.
Anyway, I think it's time for me to be moving on.
Moving on.
Where? To the afterlife with us?
To where?
What, I have to explain everything? To the next world, of course.
No! Wait! I threw myself towards Dio and rubbed my hands around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. He struggled, but I put all my weight on it and kept his arms pinned.
Shit! Let go of me, goddammit! Get off of me! Let me go!
He continued to struggle, but I wasn't going to let him go. He continued to oh, sorry. Wow, I was reading again. I shifted my weight to free one of my hands and started trying to pry his open.
Hey! Hey! I'm not fucking around, alright? Let go of my goddamn arm!
By then, the others had run over and piled onto Dio along with me. Even then, he refused to stop. With increasing desperation, he tried to get the hand I had grabbed in his mouth.
We don't have a choice. Luna, go get the soparil.
No! If we put him to sleep, we can't get what we need out of him.
You think I don't know that? What other choice do we have?
To just take what he has in his hand?
Every minute we spend wrestling this prick is a minute we don't have to deal with those bombs. We don't have time for this.
Ugh. Shit!
What are you doing, Luna? Go! Right.
Sorry.
I'm ready when you are.
You can do whatever you want to me, you fucking cowards! You're still gonna die!
Oh, Kyle, about that 3 other universes where he says the other codes at this moment, it might be true, but don't forget that if it's like technically the person actually chooses the place they want to go, place in time they want to go, being able to pinpoint all 3 options might be difficult because they're close to one another. It's my guess, actually. If imagine that if Sigma had control over where he could be transported, to actually land on that choice at that moment is harder for him. And I don't know if he can actually choose other people's options or his own only, like different timelines but influenced by his own options. Maybe it only works if he transports himself into the moment of a choice. Maybe.
Go ahead. Tell yourselves you can fix it. Run around like idiots before you get blown to atoms. Serves you fucking right. You're gonna burn!
Oh, for God's sake. Luna, shut him up. Right. Here goes.
I know that if it follows the same idea that 999 has, I think, well, 999 doesn't really talk about that, changing timelines, right? He talks about passing information through the... I'll have to check. I'll have to check. I'm not gonna spoil anything, so I'm not gonna check right now, but... well, maybe the 3rd game answers all that. As they began to climb off of him, I finally pried Dio's hand open. There it was, just what I'd expected. A small, an unassuming capsule. I didn't know what was in it exactly, but it was undoubtedly some kind of poison. I stumbled towards the sink and I tossed it into the drain. How much time do we have left?
About 20 minutes or so, I think.
And how much time until the white doors open?
20 minutes! The same.
So, what do we do?
How much of a coincidence does one, like, have to produce to actually land twice in 2 different timelines to have exactly the same situation happen? Same time for the bombs, same time for the doors. We put in those passwords and stopped the bombs.
We searched Dio, but he doesn't have anything that might be the input device.
Well, only one thing to do then.
And that is?
To run! Run! We split up and find it. Unless any of you have another suggestion. That's the power of plot convenience, or even on a molecular level, there are randomized outcomes with how particles move and shift. So even a single second creates an infinite number of different timelines. Yep, which is mind-blowing. But we need to simplify, right? We kind of need to simplify all this. Because if we actually were able to jump over timelines, there's infinite amount of timelines, so yeah. A dismal silence filled the room. Even though no one spoke, I could see despair on every face.
All right. No point sitting around.
Yeah, quantum physics, yeah. I actually know about that theory, and quite an interesting one, actually. Although I technically don't really believe it, because I don't really follow the idea of time like science puts it out to be. But if we do think of time as a fourth dimension, like a supposed fourth dimension, then yes, timelines do in fact exist.
Until those things actually go off, we've still got a chance. Sigma, you come with me. We're going to have to go look at the number 3 bomb. See if the timer really has started or not.
Right.
All the rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse. What?
Why there?
Just listen. Worst case scenario, we'll open the white doors and go through them to wherever they go.
Time to shower with fire.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
Yes!
Understood. We will take them to the Floor B warehouse. Once we've done so, we will begin to search for the input device in the number 2 bomb.
Good. Thanks. Okay, we don't have much time left.
Hello, Bri! Welcome to the stream.
Now get moving.
Let's get moving. Just got back from school and I'm ready for VLR.
Sigma, you're with me.
Let's go to the shower. No, let's go find the bombs. Let's be like a little bit serious about this because we're all gonna die in 30 minutes. 20. Fi turned without waiting. Wait, wow. Fi turned without waiting and headed for the door. What's beyond door number 1? Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile, then hurried after her. Yeah, I think the objective is to blow up the 4 bombs to activate the explosion on the reactor in order for finally exploding the whole base, which the white doors won't do anything, but whatever. There's a third.
The light's flashing. I guess the countdown has started. So, what are we going to do? Without a way to enter the passwords, we're screwed. Right. We'll just have to split up and look for it. I'll look around here. You go check somewhere else.
Okay.
If we get to T-minus 5 minutes, then we'll meet back in the Floor B warehouse. Got it?
Got it. I wasn't sure what to say. If we hadn't found it by then, was there really any point in meeting up again?
What's with that look? Don't worry. We'll figure it out, I promise. You know what they say. Swimsuits never quit.
You know what they say. All toasters toast toasts. By the way, what does swimsuits never quit? What? No, that's not a thing. It doesn't make any sense. Besides, why the hell are you cracking jokes right now?
I'm just, trying to show you that life is still worth living.
Oh, look at that. So cute.
After all, if you quit now, there goes any possibility of you ever seeing me in a swimsuit.
Oh my god! Motivation to the max. Swimsuit it is. Oh, I see. Well, I admit, I'm a bit curious.
All right. Looks like we're on the same page.
Let's just run.
Now get moving. We don't have time to stand around.
Miss Vi, are you trying to seduce me? No, that's motivation. Fine. Be careful, all right? Oh my gosh. I checked the time on my bracelet as I headed out to the crew quarters and into the hallway. It wasn't good news. We had 15 minutes. Damn. Only 15 minutes. I need to hurry. I need to see that swimsuit. I broke into a run. Run, Sigma, like the wind! Infirmary, really? Before long, I found myself in front of the infirmary. All too often, what you're looking for is right in front of you. We'd spent a lot of time in the infirmary, so it seemed kind of fitting, somehow, that it might have been there all along. Or maybe Dio had dropped it there recently. There was no way to know. And in any event, I had to start looking somewhere. Luna, you're still here?
Yes. The others are taking the people who are asleep to the white doors. I chose to stay here. I thought you might come back.
Move your lips! Why?
Because the atom is here. I thought you might want to use it. Isn't that why you're here?
What? Oh, I mean, yeah, I want to know what's going on with me. It's driving me nuts. Hell, I feel sick. But this isn't the time for that. Being a robot isn't going to mean a lot of if I die anyway.
Oh, why did you come here then?
To look for bomb? Isn't that obvious? Isn't that obvious? Isn't that obvious? I'm trying to find that input thing so we can turn off the bombs.
Really?
Not really. I'm here for you, Luna. Yes! Why would I lie? I'm a robot, so why would I lie, right? In this timeline, aren't we robots? Aren't we going to conquer the world? Oh my gosh.
I see. I seem to have made a mistake.
Mistake does not compute. Initiate countdown destruction. Fuck!
I knew you couldn't use the atom without me, so I stayed behind because I thought I might be able to help. I guess I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Oh, don't do that, Luna. Come back. It's just an honest mistake. She turned and headed towards the exit. No, Luna. Wait. I couldn't just let her leave like that. I sighed. How long would it take?
Not more than 5 minutes or so.
That's too long. Are you sure? Only 5 minutes? Only 5 minutes of the 15 minutes left of our lives?
Yes.
Okay. I guess. Okay. Let's do it. Analyze my body. Analyze my body. That could be a song. But there's another one better, which is touch. I lay down on the table. Luna picked up the Atom scanner and began to run it across me, slowly and methodically. In a few minutes, she was finished.
That's it.
Ta-da! End of the game! Goodbye, everyone!
You can get up now.
Oh, okay. I sat up and hopped off the table. The screen was already starting to show my results. We're about to announce the results. So, what does it say? My eyes were glued to her face, looking for any signs of what the answer might be. She studied the readout for several long seconds before replying.
Well, it says you're not a robot.
Hooray! I'm not. Wait. That throws the whole theory of us being robots down the drain. Great.
You're human.
Awesome. That's good. That's good though. I let out a breath I hadn't realized that I'd been holding. My relief didn't last long.
But your body isn't entirely human.
Oh, snap! Wait, what? Oh, don't. Oh, yeah. Okay. My clothes, right? That's what you're talking about, right? Your body isn't ready. What?
You're part machine.
I'm part machine? I'm a transformer! Wait, what are you saying?
Look here. The structure of the bones in your arms isn't anything close to human. They're made out of a titanium alloy.
Wait, so that's why my hands were white. That's why my hands were white. But when did that never happen? Why? Did it just took off my arms and decided to put robot arms instead?
On top of that skeleton is artificial biological tissue.
Uh-huh.
It's also called ABT.
ABT.
Your
Oh,
arms are cybernetic.
ew, what a word. What does that mean?
Cybernetic? It means a mechanical system that interfaces with a biological one.
Oh, good. See? Yeah, the more you know. I knew actually what cybernetic meant, but it's a weird word.
You see all these root-like things around the titanium bones? Those are artificial nerves. They're probably connected to your own nerves, which is how you can move your arms.
Ah, yeah. There are already some cybernetic sort of robot arms for people who don't have a certain, let's say, member. If a person is born or in an accident and lost their arm, there's already robot arms that can substitute somehow. It's not 100% like it doesn't look good, but it's on its way. It's on its way.
I imagine they allow you to feel things through your arms too.
What? No, this is ridiculous. I think replacing my arms with robot ones is something I'd remember. And I know they weren't always like this. When I was a kid, I broke my arms and they took an x-ray of it. And the doctor told me I had really thick bones. Yeah. And that must have done something that I must have done something pretty insane to break them. When the hell did that happen? Why did somebody replace my arms? He's got stylish bionic arms, like Venom Snake. Oh, nice. Luna, I'm already a demon. Wait. Okay, let's say you're right, and my arms are cybernetic. Wouldn't that mean I don't have to worry about the bracelet going off?
No, unfortunately you probably do still have to worry about that.
Why?
The cybernetic arms are made to function just like real arms, which means they interface with the rest of your body, which means that anything injected into them is spread to the rest of your body.
Ah. How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, you just... okay. Well, I won't argue with that, because I just knew that Dio was the one who planted the bomb, so I'm not gonna argue with that. That's not an answer! Actually, I am going to argue with that, because...
Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
But not everything has an answer.
Right?
There are some things you just can't explain.
What?
Don't you know how that feels? How did you know about the garden?
I, the player, I know how that feels, but Sigma, for some reason, is acting dumb.
How did you know that Dio planted the bombs?
Exactly. That's,
I'm sorry, Sigma. I wish we could talk some more, but our time is up.
Don't say that. Time? I pressed the button on my buttons on my bracelet and felt my stomach drop. 1 minute! Okay, goodbye, world. See you next afterlife. What?
Sigma, there's one last thing. I was given very specific instructions.
You're scaring me, Luna. Yeah, I shuddered. Not because I was scared of what was about to happen. Because I was scared of Luna. She was calm, unnaturally so, like a machine with a human face. We were about to die. How could she be so calm?
Please pay attention. This is very important. You must be sure to remember it.
Remember? Remember. I was about to die. How was I supposed to remember anything?
Should you encounter a two-headed lion devouring the sun, remember GTF DML 016.
Holy fuckles! It's another code for the same crap! I don't have space in my little paper. Let's try to find someplace. G T F. Sorry about my sniffling. DM. Weather has been really weird lately around here, so that's why. Let me just specify this is the password. I assume it's the password for the lion. So for the computer, I have a code and I have a password. That must be either an ID, which means it's the username, and the other one is the password, or the code is the password. Is the ID. No, that looks like an ID. This is an ID, and this is the username. Kind of looks like it.
With this key, the first gate shall be open to you.
The first gate. Okay.
There you go. I hope we can meet again someday.
You know what?
I'll be waiting.
Yep.
I'll be waiting.
I'll be waiting. Computer password. Yep, computer password. Oh. Okay. That's the password. Okay. So we have the username and password. Whether it's weird, it's been weird here because of the hurricane. Oh, weather's been weird. The weather, yeah. I mean, it's weird here because it's sunny one day, really hot, and then all of a sudden it's raining and cold, and all of a sudden next day it's already changed. Everybody's sick at at the office. What? Before she could answer, boom. We all died. Red Moon. The world exploded into noise and light, and I disappeared along with it. Holy fuckles, we're dead. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Game freaking over. Credits. Sigma. What? Sigma End. Arms Race is the achievement I unlocked. Sigma? Oh, man. What? Oh, come on now. Come on now, boy. Let me see if I'm still live on my stream, on my end. Yep, I'm still live. I mean, oops, I'm watching the footage on YouTube, which actually helps. Knowing if you guys are having lag or something. If I have lag, you guys most likely had some sort of lag too. So let's go. Let's save this. And I honestly thought the Sigma ending was going to be the best ending of the game, but apparently not. Sigma, my beautiful face. No, weird. Okay. Back to this. So now we have the computer password. We can answer the question computer, but we also unlocked yet another route here, and we still have this route to follow. What do you guys want to see? The password? Or should we wait for the password, try it later, and come back? I'll leave that decision here. Which of the 3 paths are we going to choose? I'll be right back. I won't be long. Okay? I'll do just a little break. I'm going to drink some water. Be right back.
Welcome to the Blue Team!
Alright kids, I'm back. It was just a quick break. Just a little quick break to drink some water. And I've been, I now checked the chat. Bry is voting Cyan, sorry. And everybody else voted password, computer. Some people are BRB. I'm gonna just wait a few minutes. So what you guys thought about this? Like, Sigma end? I mean, didn't you like expect the first time the best end of the game, the best ending would be Sigma? That's a good question, right? Why did we get the Sigma end like that? That's a weird way to get that ending. So yeah, to answer the voting, yes, I'm gonna do the password now. Yeah, I was saying game over too, right, Ocean Prince? I was like, game over. But no, it's actually Sigma's end. So yeah, weird. Okay, well, I'll go with that. Why not? Guys, I never said anything at the beginning of the stream, but you know what to do. You go check out the description. There are some links there you can check out. And you can also see the big t-shirts that are there. There's a lot more. The Wario t-shirts are still available. You can still get them. And you can support Child's Play by buying some of those. You can also support the channel with Patreon or donations directly. So you guys are free to choose the way you want. Helping the channel will help me put some money together to actually give you more stuff on the channel. Like, for example, I still haven't bought a Switch. I can, but at this point, I'll have to wait for my second payment. So, yeah. It's gonna come out of my pocket, not from the channel. So, it's not a problem, but, I mean, all the help is useful, right? And there's gonna be a lot more And a lot of the things will be Patreon specific, but we'll see. Enough to kill Jack's major theory, at least. Yep, we're not all robots, but that doesn't mean that everybody else aren't robots. I mean, technically, wait, well, everybody had blood, right? I'm not a robot. Alice is not a robot. Who else? I'm trying to remember who had like shown blood during the story. Some characters I don't remember. I think Kay had blood. Believe it or not, didn't he? Like when I'm saying he had blood, I think it was in that scene where he got hit by the spike in the back of his head. Hello, Vivin. Welcome to the stream. I'm about to continue the game, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're back!
Welcome to the Blue Touchy!
Hello. Password won the vote. The other two routes were this one, the middle one, on the yellow route, and the cyan route. This one won. By a mile. Dio also showed blood. About everyone except, okay. Quark, Tenmyoji, and Luna. And Clover, I think those four never showed blood. But I might be wrong. Okay, might be wrong. Let's move on. You voted this. I'm going to,
Welcome to the Blue Touchy!
Okay. Are you guys around? Oh man. We're back. Oh, good. I don't have to set up a new stream. Oh man, what the heck happened? You know what happened? I was playing a game, nicely recording for you guys, and suddenly, computer decides to restart. This is just fantastic. Like, I just look, the screen turns blue and says restarting, and I was like, what? I never clicked anything. I don't have any easy way to restart my computer. It should have been like an update or an automatic something, but it makes no sense to me. It makes no absolute sense. What? Doesn't make any sense. I thought, like, Kyle was saying that it might have been an update. Maybe. Well, there's going to be a weird cut during the stream. Hopefully it cuts properly. Random cut means that this happened. Okay, let me set things up again. Sorry about that. So, let's see. I'm going to find my music for the end card. Yeah, of course I just restarted my computer. I have to set things up again. So you'll get to see, well, more or less, get the process of all this. Wow. Once again, I'm sorry. It's so stupid. Here we go. The music that I wanted to play during the stream. Loop it so we can have music playing. We're back. Whew. Wow. That's so bad, man. I thought. Hopefully it cuts that part. Hopefully you don't have a blank, you know, part of the stream. We'll see. Was it like loading? Or was it playing blank? Or black screen or something? I don't know. I'm gonna put this in the lowest quality possible so I can see properly. And all I'm missing is the chat right next to my screen. I'm gonna get to it right now. Pop out chat. Yeah, pop out chat. Put it right next. Man, Windows updates, really? If anybody has any solution for that, like for me to check, anything you guys remember for me to go and check, because I can't remember if there's an option for that and where it is. So after the stream, we're gonna take care of that. We're back, and that's what's important. Continue. Sorry for this interruption. We wanted to go through the computer route without being so rudely interrupted. Windows? God damn it. Yes, stream is alive. Oh boy. It's sad though. If you feel like there's something like slowing down, let me know, okay? It should have warned me, give me like a little warning saying, okay, you want to restart now or something. You know what? I'm gonna leave this flowchart right here for you to see where we're going next. Right there. Let me just make sure everything is alright. Yeah, Sigma ending, everything is alright, so it's saved properly. Let me go right there to the options. And you say it's settings updates. Windows update. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't make any sense because the last update was done 2 days ago. Yeah. It makes no sense. Sorry for that. I wanted to change that, but I can't find the options for this. I'll check out the control panel when I have the time. Forget about it. Let's play some games, guys. Let's play some games. Let's hop right in this section of the game and continue on because I can't do that anymore. Hey, jobless! So we're back here. That's the third time, right? I think. So, we can skip
There's
that.
no one here.
Yeah, we can skip that. Let's do the password real quick. We got all the memories back, everything. Guys, welcome back to the stream. Once again, I'm sorry. And you know, I hate when that happens. So, I believe that the first one might be a password, but it might also be an ID. So I'm gonna start right away and input that. This looks like a password, right? But the way it was set to us kind of looked like an ID. They never referenced... They said this is the first gate. Oops, that's wrong. Good, I was correct. The one we just got was an ID. ... Fi? Come on. Come over here.
What's wrong?
I got in.
What?
And the computer...
How did you figure out the login?
I just restarted the computer and it worked. Apparently. I don't know. I just knew it. It was going to update. It was going to restart the computer. And it worked.
What the hell do you mean you just knew it?
Oh, forget it. I just knew it means I just knew it. You gave me the same line when I asked you how you knew my name.
Why are you bringing that up? doesn't have anything to do with this.
You sure? It might.
What? I don't...
Nice green gibberish wallpaper. Look, just forget about that. Come and take a look at this.
Sure. Fine.
Sudden change of humor.
Just let me get right on that. Are you out of your damn mind? Tell me what the hell is going on here. Why do you know how to log into this computer?
Are you even listening to me? Well, sorry. We continued to yell at one another for several more minutes. No matter what Fi asked me, I could never come up with an answer that satisfied her. Eventually, she seemed to give up.
Fine. You still don't make any sense, but I don't think you're lying.
Damn right I'm not.
And the AB game deadline isn't getting any further away. All right. Let's see what this thing has for us. Where are we supposed to start?
Gibberish? Right there, see? It says, lol. Jontron. Artifacts from the shipwreck. What? Will something. Artifacts from the shipwreck will something. No clue.
Looks like there's tons of stuff in here.
And by the way, just in case you didn't find it, it's right here.
Oh, can you tell me the ID that you put in?
The ID I put in was...
I can try searching for that.
GTF. That's enough. GTF. Get the fuck out! GTFO. Sorry, I forgot what letter. Oh my gosh. I can try searching for that. Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a hit.
Yeah, go. So it was, I give her what she asked for. GTF DML016. Her search returned several files, and after examining them for a moment, Fi opened one. Golem unit details. Yeah, of course. Are these product specifications for Golem?
Looks like it.
So, was GTF DML016 a Golem's ID?
Don't ask me. You seem to know more about all this than I do.
Shut up, fine work.
Fine, whatever. Just read the file. Maybe it'll make more sense. Let's see here.
What? This... Fuck. Come on, game. Shut up. Oh, come on, game. Shut up. Come on. What? Luna? Is that Luna? The fucking Luna is a golem. I had a fond attachment, a close, sentimental relationship of trust and belief with a robot.
Yeah.
Shut up, Fi! Why is there a picture of Luna in this file?
There's something written underneath it. It says, appearance after application of ABT.
ABT. ABT.
It's this special artificial biological tissue, what's called ABT. When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes it look right human, it does.
Oh man.
Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars and the like. Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See, right in the middle.
And then it stops. We don't know.
I see. Luna was a golem, and DML016 was her product ID.
That must have been what Gollum was trying to tell us when he was stopped. But why? Why would Luna be in the game?
I don't know how autonomous she really is, but I find it hard to believe she would have come here of her own free will.
So you're saying she was sent here by Zero Senior?
Probably.
Shit. My favorite character in the whole cast is a golem controlled by Zero Senior. Now we're all gonna die. She's so charming and pretty though. Lovable character. That's on purpose! It's on purpose! It's meant to gain our trust.
Look. At the bottom of the screen it shows her current status.
I was too loud, wasn't I? Currently operational. Executing special mission. Huh? You think her special mission is to participate in the game?
Probably.
So, why did Zero Senior want a robot as a participant? You think maybe he wants to supervise the rest of us? Maybe if something unexpected happened, she was supposed to correct it or something.
What if it was some kind of Voight-Kampff test?
What?
It's from an old book. A test to see how human she was. Whether or not 8 people would be able to figure out she was a robot. That might almost explain the whole game, actually. Making us solve puzzles and play the AB game. All of those things could have been designed to give us a chance to see her true nature.
So it's kind of like the Chinese room.
Yeah. Luna is the girl locked in the room. And the 8 of us are the people outside it. Well, like I always say...
It's just a possibility, right?
All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person.
Shit. Oh man. Oh, Kara, welcome! Welcome to the stream. When did you figure it out? That she was a golem, I mean.
Right now. I didn't know until I saw this stuff.
You're lying. When I told you about what happened with Gollum in the pantry, you said something about how this game might be sort of like the Chinese room.
I don't know why I said that. It just felt like it made sense.
Like you just knew it.
Yeah. Look, forget about that. See Luna's status?
Yeah, it says the same thing it did a minute ago. Currently operational, executing special mission. Whoa! Wait, what the hell? Luna's the...
You think robots die? She was only injected with muscle relaxant.
In this round, she died. That's right. Oh my, yeah, I forgot about that. So she's moving. She's a robot. She can just move. Huh. And she doesn't have a pulse because she's a robot. Makes sense. Or even if she has, she can control it or something. Whoa.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Game, stop throwing crap at me because that's too much. That's too much. I'm confused by all this. I'm so confused by all that information. First, I'm human, but I have robot arms, and then suddenly, Luna is a robot. And there's a whole bunch of crap coming from back there. So more questions and no answers.
All players, please enter your votes.
Well, one answer. I'm human. Wow.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Time for us to play the AB game. Your favorite AB game, Kyle? Of course! Luna's the one who opened the AB gate!
That might not be the only thing she did. Look.
What do you mean?
What are the last 3 digits of her product ID?
016.
And where have we seen that before?
Where have we seen that before? No. Oh, come on, game. Oh my. No, I don't believe it. Are you saying it was Luna who handcuffed Clover and Tenmyoji?
We should go check her body. You remember where it is?
The crew quarters. Of course I remember. Oh man. Oh, there's an audio problem? Oh man. It's not going well this stream, is it? Here is fine? Okay. Okay. Good to know. Right, I'm trying to reload the page and see if you have any improvements. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Why would Luna...
And I trust him.
All lies. Are they lies? Are they lies? I don't know anymore. Luna, why? Well, for a darn robot, she's pretty cool. So far.
5
Except that-
minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Except the handcuffs and stuff. Maybe she was programmed to do so. Maybe if a certain circumstance happened, she had to take measures.
Let's go. The game hasn't stopped. If we don't vote, we're going to get penalized.
Right. Off we go then.
Invalid pair detected.
What?
Please retry with valid partner.
Oh yeah. Forgot about this thing.
Right. Luna's bracelet.
Yeah, with her bracelet, there's 3 in this room. I stepped outside and set Luna's bracelet down and headed back into the AB room.
2 minutes remain until polling closes.
Alright, I'll go ahead and hit the start button. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
The entire game is a lie! Wait, what?
Sigma!
Huh? Luna! Stay back! No, don't stay back! Stay back!
One minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Wait. What the hell is going on? Why is Luna here?
She's probably planning on participating in the game.
You mean she's gonna take the bracelet and go into one of the other rooms?
Yeah.
How's she going to vote?
Betray. I'm sure of it. Why else would she have come here? If she wanted to vote ally, she could have just waited for the deadline to pass.
She's got 7 BP, right?
Yeah. Why are you asking, though? Her BP doesn't matter right now.
What?
Have you totally lost it? She doesn't have her bracelet on. And besides, she's a golem. She isn't trying to get out. Whether she has 9 BP or not doesn't mean anything to her.
Then why is she doing this?
Isn't that obvious?
Isn't that obvious? Isn't that obvious? Because everything is obvious in this game.
She wants to keep our BP below 9.
Yeah, of course, I got that.
Say she defaulted to ally. We could choose whatever we wanted, and we'd still get 9 BP.
Crap, I hate when Fi is right.
She's here to make sure that doesn't happen.
Oh man.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh yeah, the chat is active because stuff is happening in the game. Gosh darn it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
And I trust him.
Stop with that line! Breaks my heart!
2, 1.
Save my skin. Fuck it.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
I had the thing twice. I just press betray.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Have I unleashed the badness of Luna the Destroyer? Am I going to suffer the consequences of my actions? Am I going to die by the hands of a Transformer? We'll see. Luna! Where's Luna? I leapt out of the door and ran towards the AB room I thought she'd entered. But she's gone. Where'd she go?
That's odd. We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already.
She's a golem, honey. She probably can tap into the mainframe computer, whatever. Then there it was. No. She didn't take it?
That doesn't make sense. Why would she show up just when we're about to vote? There was no reason for her to come here if she was just going to default.
Oh, man!
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Oh, man! Oh, come on!
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Are you good or bad? Right, the results.
Yeah. Let's go have a look.
Let's go, let's go. Oh, man. Are you good? Robot? I mean, I could trust you until now. Dead, dead. Dead, dead. Betray. Ally. Fuck. Oh man, hashtag always trust Luna. Fuck
have
you.
been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Yeah, well, an alien is still a living being, right? A robot isn't really. Or isn't. I can trust a living being. You choose the moron timeline. I chose the I'm scared my butt off because of a robot timeline. I believe this is a game over. You know, I chose betray. I know, like, in a sense, I know that Luna would always ally for some reason. But it seems too obvious for the player to go and choose betray at this point. So what I did was, following that idea, I just betrayed because the player will think, okay, Luna is here, she's going to betray, so I'm going to save my skin and betray back. But that gives us access to outside, which means I am most likely going to die before that happens, or simply just get a game over. Wow.
Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to ally automatically. And the other 6 got penalized.
Penalized! Here are some AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. Both parties will already penalized. Bada, bada, bada.
Five of them are dead already, and Quark's bracelet is off.
That means all those penalties are meaningless.
Yeah.
We still don't know why Luna showed up, though. There's no reason to come here, just to abstain.
I can only guess at her reasons, but I'm sure it was part of some plan.
A plan for what?
Who knows?
Oh, man.
So what do we do now? Whatever Luna's scheming, we still managed to get 9 BP. Do you want to leave?
10. Fine, we got 10. It's more than enough. No, we can't. We still don't know if Quark is safe. No way I'm leaving before we find him.
I agree.
Aw, smiley face.
I hoped you'd say that.
Let's go find Quark. So, are you going to stay?
Of course. Let's get moving.
Good. Looks like I can just fine. She spun around and headed for the cyan door. I followed her. I followed on her heels. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this whole thing turns out with Quark and stuff. We'll see. You lad, this is crazy. Look at that, everybody died. It's fantastic. Blood everywhere. Why though? He's a dead golem. There you go, see? Blood everywhere. Yeah. So, technically only Quark never showed blood. Shit. He's not in here either.
This is the last room. Well, the last room we can get into.
We haven't seen we haven't seen Luna. We haven't seen Luna either. Like a typo there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, typo. Where the hell did she go? We were standing there trying to decide what to do next when we heard a familiar voice echo through the facility. Sorry. Ah!
The number 9 door has been opened.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on!
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Oh, come on!
No, that's not possible.
It's not possible. It is. What's not possible? The fact that Luna opened the gates, the fact that Quark could have opened the gates, or the fact that we're stupid and just didn't escape. Which one is not possible? But she only bit her lip and said nothing. Then, all too soon, it was over.
The number door has closed.
Another chance to escape wasted.
This ends the Nonary Game.
This ends the Nonary Game.
Thank you for your participation.
Yep.
As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
I'm sad. What? What just happened? It's all over now, isn't it? We're stuck here forever.
We should go back to the Floor A warehouse. I need to know if the door actually opened or not.
With that, she was off. Yeah. With a sigh, I turned to follow. Failure. We can't just look at the door and tell if it was open or not.
True.
Let's try the lever. The lever.
But the projection should tell us.
What? Luna and Quark escaped. Ah. Luna, really?
So it would seem.
Why? How? Oh my gosh, this makes no fucking sense. Almost as if, on cue, the screen flickered. Hey, Bunny! Welcome back to the game. And Zero Jr. appeared.
Well.
Well.
Long time no Zero. Remember your old pal Zero?
Are you really trying your best to rhyme? Freaking idiot, Bunny. You!
I'm guessing somebody's hoping for an explanation about what the diddly-o just happened.
Yeah.
Because we're such great friends, I decided to make an exception and descend from on high to give you the 4-1 run. Aren't you happy?
Hoppy. My gosh.
So what's this explanation you've got?
Well, let's start with little Quark. He was given an anesthetic that put him to sleep. While he was out, Luna carried him through to the other side of the number 9 door.
But how did she manage to open the door?
With Quark's bracelet, you silly bunny.
You're the bunny, and you're silly.
It was still in the infirmary. Remember? Luna just hopped over there and picked it up.
I'm not happy about it. That's for sure.
So I was right. Quark had 9 BP when the second round ended.
Oh boy. This keeps getting worse, guys.
Yup.
But didn't he get penalized after the 3rd round?
Yes, he did. But a penalty can't take away your points. Just your life.
It's so clever.
The needles popped out and so on, but the points stayed the same.
So Luna took Quark to the door.
And since her bracelet was already off, she wouldn't have suffered a penalty.
No. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Oh, right. She's a golem.
Alright, I think my tale is through.
Okay, well, I've got some questions for you, Bunny. Sorry, buddy.
Not you.
Oh my god.
Well, good thing you guys don't have questions for V. That guy's a jerk.
This isn't the alphabet!
You must be feeling pretty good if you're able to joke around like that. I mean, 6 people just died here.
I love that bunny. I don't know why. I just love this bunny.
It's not really a big deal.
Yeah. 6 people died. It's not really a big deal.
That's just how you humans are, after all. So, as long as you make it, nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters.
Am I right?
Yep. No, you're wrong! How inhumane can I be?
Don't screw with us.
It's cool. It's cool. I know you gotta act tough. I mean, you chose betray.
Oh god, I knew he was gonna come back and bite me in the ass. Hopping intensifies. The ride never ends!
That means you don't trust Luna, right? Figures. She's a golem. She might even be a murderer.
That's what you get.
That's why you were planning to leave her here and bone out, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh. It's not only biting me in the ass, it's eating me whole!
You see, it's all about you. Haven't you thought about how sad you've made Luna?
What?
Well, looks like my time here's just about all used up.
Wait. I still have questions for...
I won't wait. I don't like waiting. I waited once, and some half-witted reptile got the better of me because of it.
Ah, nice reference, nice reference.
After that, I learned to make sure to value my time.
The tortoise and the hare.
Alrighty then. I'll see you when I see ya.
All about you.
Have a nice trader.
For sure. Top kick bunny man. Top kick. Oh my gosh. Childhood pops in with the tortoise and the hare. For a few long moments, Fi and I just stared at the spot on the wall where Zero had disappeared. Where had Quark been? Who had given him an aesthetic, and why? He had no idea who'd killed everyone. And Zero Senior's identity, as well as the purpose of the Nonary game, remained a mystery. As for our futures, what are we supposed to do now? I hadn't meant to say the words out loud, but there they were.
The tortoise won because he kept going even when it looked hopeless. I think we should do the same. We've got plenty of time after all. We'll give the dead the closest thing to a funeral we can manage. And when that's done, we'll start looking. Even if I never leave this place, I'll figure out why we were here. I swear it.
I looked at the fire in her eyes and nodded. If nothing else, at least we had a purpose. And that's exactly why you fight every day. Even if you dream of something big, you can't. And you fight for your objectives until... If you have a purpose in life, if you have an idea of what you want, fight for it. Well, it gives you a game over though, but still, you fight for it, and that helps you drive on for... Okay, that's a bad lesson. Well, it's not a bad lesson, it's just badly put. Okay, we died for betraying Luna. Let's try allying this time. And guys, I can stay just a little bit longer. So if I don't end up in a good spot, I still have
2
energy.
minutes remain until polling closes.
Alright, I'll go ahead and hit the start button. We know that. There it is. There she is. Wow, sorry. Sorry, Luna. I said Luna was it. It's exactly the opposite of what I should do. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. But I trust you. 2, 1. Duh. Ally! It's time for Ally! No vote has been recorded. Don't skip! Thank you. Dang it. I hate skipping text.
Hey, Sigma, are you insane?
Insane in the brain!
Why the hell did you choose Ally?
Wait. We can't talk about this later? We can talk about that later. Sorry. Right now? Let's look at the results. Oh, wait. She's gone. Not the results. Luna. Where'd she go?
That's odd. We came out the moment the gates opened. There's no way she could have left already.
Then... Sigma, now what? Fine, suicide time and Sigma. Okay. Luna ending time? Oh, spoilers. There it was. Well, I guess it's not really a spoiler, guy, right? I thought so. She didn't pick it up. Without the bracelet, she couldn't have noted. She couldn't have voted.
Then she let the system vote Ally for her?
Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Yeah, pretty obvious.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Right, the results.
Yeah, let's go have a look.
I feel good about myself because I voted Ally with the Golem. Delicious. Die, 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 Ally, Ally. Everybody has 9 BP. Let's just get out of this place altogether.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Oh no, Snow, you saw it. 999. It's there. It's a prequel. Good job. Well spotted. Since Luna didn't vote, she got set to Ally automatically, and the other 6 got penalized. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody will get penalized. In other words, one person out of every group. Okay, come on. Then again, 5 of them are already dead. We don't know where Quark is, but his bracelet's already off.
Yeah, that means all those penalties are meaningless.
Yeah.
Why did Luna show up then? I mean, we've got our 9 BP now, but... Alright, what do you want to do, Sigma?
I want to die. Can I kill myself? No, don't do that, kids.
Do you want to leave?
What? You're kidding me, right? Weren't you the one who kept going on about how Quark's still alive? I can't just run off and leave him here.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, that's a relief. I was hoping you'd say that. Now let's get moving. We need to find Quark.
And Luna too, right?
Luna.
Sigma already killed himself in another timeline, remember?
The
Yep.
Ambidex gates have closed. Round 4 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gate.
Come on. Oh, okay. Fine, I checked our bracelets out of sheer reflex. I was a magenta pair and just like before, but Phi had changed to a red solo. It didn't really matter though. We're gonna get out of here. Both of our bracelets showed the number 9. All we had to do was open the number 9 door, and we'd never have to play the another AB game again.
All right. Quark comes first. Let's go.
She spun around and headed towards the cyan door. I followed on her heels. I can't kill myself. I'll just wake up in another timeline. And the blood everywhere. Why is the music so loud though? The options, I dragged the sound almost to the minimum. Makes no sense. It's not loud? Okay. Well, it sounds loud to me.
Sigma, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it?
There are 3 doors here. You, Alice, and Luna went through the one on the right. That took you to the Golem Bay, correct?
Yes. According to the map, that's the door on the bottom. There's a lever on that thing in the middle, right? We pulled it, but it only opened one of the doors. What about it?
Take a look. See the lock?
Open.
Yeah.
Then who the hell opened it? And how?
There's only one person who could have opened it.
Luna.
All right. Let's head in.
Okay. Let's head in and fight the final boss of the game. Materialized Luna and her minions, Zero Senior and Junior. What the heck are these things?
I think they're treatment pods of some sort.
How do you know that? Well, what mint pods? Even as I spoke, part of me knew what they were. I didn't know how or why, but I felt a strong sense of déjà vu when I looked at them, and suddenly realized I knew exactly how to operate the pods. It was a strange, unsettling feeling, as if somewhere deep inside was a version of myself that I didn't actually know. Wrong type of video game? What do you mean, wrong type of video game?
One of them is lit up.
I thought we were gonna fight the final boss now. This game sucks then. Just kidding. The one on the left is it being used?
The glass is all fogged up. I can't really see inside.
Good point. Let's crack it open then.
Yeah.
Not yet. You need to rescue the rest of the DK crew first. The DK crew. Quark? What are you doing here, little boy? Yeah, you're right, Kyle. But then again, audiobooks function similarly, right? You just don't press A. You just hear a text being told to, and you don't read part of it. So, our feet pounded across the floor of the warehouse. I think part of the game is to act like the characters too. I'll stop panting. Okay, we're done.
This is it.
Oh, good. Pork's body bounced in my arms as I ran. His pulse and breathing were normal. He was limp and unconscious, but he was alive. The pause display had given us... The pod's display had given us a little information on his condition. As far as we could tell, he'd been given an anesthetic which had put him to sleep.
Ready? What's wrong? You're supposed to say, yeah, sure.
Is it really okay for us to just leave?
What the hell is this? You want to stay here? What if Luna kills you too?
What?
Think about it. Alice, Clover, Tenmyoji, the old woman, even Dio and Kay. There's a good chance Luna killed all of them.
But why?
Why doesn't matter. Remember what we saw on Clover's thigh? And what's that the same number as?
The last 3 digits of Luna's ID, product ID.
Where did we find the old woman's corpse?
In the AB room that Luna came out of.
And if you're right, her brain is in the central computer core. That means she could have easily moved that crane, right? She could have used it anytime she wanted.
Oh snap, that's right. That means an alibi she might have... Oh, that means an alibi she might have for not being able to move the crane is worthless.
Exactly. She must have moved the AB room. Alice noticed it right away. At the very least, that would mean Luna had a reason to try and kill Alice.
To keep her quiet.
She could also have murdered Dio and Kay. Remember their star keys? Luna must have taken them, which puts her in the room with Dio and Kay.
Meh. Oh, wow.
You understand, don't you? I admit none of this evidence is conclusive, but look at our options. You, me, Quark, and Luna.
And the world.
Who do you think is the most likely to be the murderer?
Quark, of course!
Think this through, Sigma.
You?
Luna's a golem.
Yeah, so... there are rules to not harm anybody, I guess.
That means she's a robot that's part of this facility, designed to do God knows what. If what you said about golems and the central computer is true, she's basically a puppet of Zero Junior's. There isn't really much of an argument to be made here. The only option is to leave her here and get out.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
A robot may not injure a human being, or through action, allow a human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic.
Yeah. Okay. You're right. Let's get out of here.
Damn. Don't scare me like that. Okay, I'm going to open it. You ready?
Yeah. You don't have to ask me. Isn't that what you always say?
Yeah, I guess so. It's time we got out of here. Let's
go. Ah, well. Let's go out. It's the end of the Nonary Game. With a heavy, labored groan, the number 9 door began to open. As soon as the gap was wide enough to admit her body, Fi slipped through it. I followed her through, Quark still cradled in my arms. Inside was a massive lift platform, like the kind used to move industrial cargo. Fi turned to face me, and I shoved Quark into her arms. Carry her for a little bit, because I'm tired.
Huh?
Yep, and I'm gonna... You know. Before she could respond, I spun around and ran. I'm gonna just... I was expecting that for some reason. Yeah. I was. We're not gonna escape today.
The 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Sigma! What the hell are you thinking? Get back here!
Sorry, Fi. There's something I have to do. Take care of Quark.
No! You don't mean you're going to go find Luna? God damn it, Sigma! Think about what you're doing! Sigma! Listen to me!
No!
You can't do this!
No! Close the door. I'll be back. Yeah, basically, I had the chance to go out to let Fi and Quark come with me.
The number 9
and
door
so
has closed.
Shut up, announcer. So what I did was I left Quark in Fi's arms, and then I came back in like a moron.
This ends the Nonary Game.
Let's go meet Luna.
Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Oh, I will. I had no regrets. In fact, with Fi and Quark's successful escape, I felt a profound sense of relief. One of my objectives had been achieved, and a difficult choice has been made. My mind felt clear and focused, more so than it had in a long time. Alright, time to go. Luna's waiting. A beautiful place. Luna, I knew you'd be here.
You knew?
Oh, right. We haven't talked here in this one, huh?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in this whole facility with anything green. I kind of feel silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation.
Yeah.
Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. I'm not sure what you meant just now, but are you talking about something that happened in another history?
What?
I know what you can do. Someone told me about it once. They said that you have the ability to transport your consciousness through time.
Who told you that? Luna looked down at the music box around her neck. Carefully and delicately, she twisted the dial on the bottom.
Sigma, aren't you here to ask me something? Why I killed them, perhaps?
Well, actually, I already know you didn't do it.
Oh? Why do you think I didn't do it? I'd like to know your reasoning.
Well, alright. I nodded, and I took a moment to compose my thoughts. Might as well start with the old woman. There's no point in beating around the bush, I suppose. Dio killed her.
Why do you think so?
Her left arm had blood splattered all the way up to the elbow, except for a stripe on her wrist that was perfectly clean. What could have caused that? My guess is a bracelet. It got covered with blood and kept her wrist clean. Obviously, none of our bracelets had blood splattered on them, but Dio's bracelet reacted to luminol. That meant Dio's bracelet had to have come from the old woman.
Is that your proof? That's why you think Dio killed her?
No, that's only enough to suspect him. After all, he could have just taken the bracelet after someone else killed her.
Then why are you so sure?
Because he confessed.
What?
After his bracelet reacted to the luminol, I confronted him.
Alright, fine. You caught me, I did it. I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Wait.
Dio is falling apart piece by piece in each timeline. That's funny. And then we gather the pieces throughout time.
When did that happen?
In a different timeline.
Isn't that against the rules?
Are you gonna kill me? What rules? I hope you're not going to try and bring up Nox's 10 Commandments. Does it really matter if it's against the rule or fair? The truth is the truth. Let's say that Incident P happened, and after that, the timeline split into Timeline A and Timeline B. I don't think it's unfair to base a theory in Timeline A on informations found in Timeline B. After all, Timeline A and B both came from the same place, P. If you trace the history of both timelines, you'd end up back at Incident P. Now, if I could change what happened with Incident P by visiting Timeline A and B, then yes, it'd be a different story. I don't know that it'd be unfair per se, but I'd certainly be breaking some pretty big rules. Like, you know, the principle of casualty? Oh, sorry, causality. causality. What casualty? What causality? Man, I can't read right now. It's getting late for me. I'm sure that Dio killed the old woman. By extension, that means you couldn't have killed her. I'm assuming Dio wasn't originally intended to be part of the Nonary game. Somehow, he got in and took the old woman's place. That's how he ended up as Quark's partner. This is just an educated guess. I have a feeling his plan was to replace one of us. I doubt it mattered which one. I have no idea why he would want to do something like that, and I don't know how he did it either. But the fact remains that he did. He hid in the warehouse on floor A and waited for someone to come out of one of the AB rooms. That someone turned out to be the old woman. She left Quark asleep in the AB room and came out on her own. Somehow he managed to get close enough to stab her. Blood everywhere. The game actually breaks all the Nox commandments, despite being a murder mystery type of game. Funny enough, yeah. Dio did nothing wrong. Just a joke. He did it near the wall with the graffiti on it. I'm guessing he stabbed her from behind, so then he wouldn't get any blood on himself. As soon as she was dead, he wrapped the knife up with the handkerchief. No wait, actually, he probably took the bracelet first. Then he would have needed to wipe the blood off, so he used the handkerchief for that too. Anyway, the point is, he got the bracelet and put it on. Then he wrapped the knife, and he hid it between the rightmost AB rooms and its neighbor. He probably didn't expect that they'd move, or he would have to put it somewhere else. After that, he headed back to the AB room that the woman had left. Quark would have still been fast asleep, so as far as he knew, Dio was there the whole time. Okay, that's pretty much a resume, a summary of what happened. This does raise a few other questions, but I'll save those for later. Oh man, see you later, Gino. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being in the chat. Oh man. Well, for now, let's move on to the other murders. Well, actually, one of them probably isn't a murder.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about Alice. I'm pretty sure that she committed suicide.
All of humanity is going to die. Adults, children, everyone. There won't be anyone left. I'd rather die here.
She's been infected with the Radical 6. I think that infection caused her to take her own life. She used Dio's knife, which she found in the warehouse, after the AB room were moved and exposed it. She took it with her and then used it to stab herself in the crew quarters. Next are Clover and Tenmyoji. First question is, who put the handcuffs on them? The clue is the message Clover left. 016. If you think about it, though, it doesn't make sense. Clover's left hand was in the handcuffs. That means she would have to write with her right hand, with her right thigh. I feel like it would be really hard to do that. You know? Why not just use the left thigh? Okay. The thing is, I think she did. When she died, her legs slumped together, and the message got transferred to the right thigh. Just never saw the original because she didn't bother to check. We didn't bother to check the other leg. In other words, she wasn't trying to write 016. She was trying to write Dio. Is it though? Whatever. With her dying breath, she was trying to tell us the name of her killer. Now about Kay and Dio, I think there's a pretty good chance that Dio killed Kay. Here's how I imagine it happened. Kay probably sprayed Dio's bracelet with luminol. We found the bottle in Kay's robes. It wouldn't have seen the reaction. It wouldn't have seen the reaction immediately, but Dio would have known that it was coming. As soon as Kay turned the lights off, it would be clear that Dio had taken the old woman's bracelet. My guess is he decided to take preemptive action. When he found their bodies, when we found their bodies, the lights in the rec room were on. The lights in the rec room were on. Maybe Kay turned to switch the light off, and Dio took that opportunity to attack him. He was hurt pretty badly, and he didn't die, but he didn't die right away. He probably managed to grab the spear and stab Dio. Then he died. So that accounts for all 6 bodies. None of them your fault. Nope, she's not evil after all.
Sigma, I'm glad you don't think I did it, but all of your theories are just, well, theories.
A game theory!
Like Alice committing suicide. How can you be sure? Say she was infected with Radical 6. She could have been murdered before her symptoms even began to present themselves. As for Clover and Tenmyoji, I could easily have killed them. You don't have any proof that Clover's message was mirrored like you say, or even that it was supposed to refer to Dio. Even if it did, that's not conclusive evidence of his guilt. The same goes for Kay and Dio.
Oh man! I don't know who talked about Phoenix Wright, but yeah, this is getting Phoenix Wrighty-ish. Let me move mouses around the screen because I can.
I could have killed them both. Why do you trust me so much? I'm a machine. I'm part of this place.
You're a machine!
How can you trust a machine?
I trust machines. I am a software engineer. I trust the machines I build. Well, I don't build machines, I program them, but still. That's why I trust you. I love the touched reference. Yeah.
What?
You got it. You got it. I trust you because you're a robot. Your robotness is just one more reason you can't be the killer. Well, 3 more reasons.
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics?
That's the 3rd time I see this cutscene today. Rule 1. I can't kill people. Rule 2. I can't make people fall in love. And rule 3. I can't bring the dead back to life. Oh wait, that's genie rules. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm.
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. Sigma.
Luna, I have to ask you. Can you tell me, well, everything you know? Your mind is in the central server. You should know everything that's happened here. There was a long pause. Luna stood up and walked deeper into the garden. I followed her in silence. Eventually, we reached the bench. Luna quietly sat down, and just like last time, I lowered myself down beside her.
You were right. I didn't kill them. How should I explain? Well, actually, you got most of it right.
That doesn't matter. Tell me everything.
Well, first, yes, Dio did sneak into the facility. He used the large cargo elevator and came into the warehouse on floor A through the number 9 door. Since the game hadn't started yet, anyone could go through it.
That doesn't really sound like sneaking. It sounds more like he just walked in.
Yes, I guess you could say that. He did get in pretty easily, but that's because Zero Jr. lured him here.
What do you mean?
Dio wasn't a surprise. Both Zeros knew that he was going to come.
So, they brought him here?
In a way.
But why?
Because his presence was an important part of Zero's project.
Oh. What project?
I can't go into that right now. We'd be here forever.
Tell me now! We have all the time in the world!
Right now, let's just focus on the murders, okay? Anyway, Dio found his way in. They made sure he didn't know that he was actually being let in.
So why did he come here?
To make sure Zero's project failed. His first step was to pretend to be one of the players. As for how he did that, you had it pretty much right. The old woman was the first one out, and he killed her under the graffiti. He put her bracelet on after he wiped the blood off it with the handkerchief. Then he wrapped the knife up and hid it between the 5th and 6th AB rooms.
5th and 6th.
Counting from the left in their original placement.
In other words, the rightmost room would be the 6th room, and the one next to it would be the 5th.
Right.
Yeah, right.
After that,
what?
He went back into the 5th AB room where Quark was sleeping. Then he just waited for Quark to wake up.
What were you doing while that was happening?
Nothing.
You broke a rule.
I couldn't do anything.
You broke the rule.
My body had been turned off.
Okay, you didn't break the rule.
Zero Jr. had powered me down.
Because you couldn't break the rule, so you had to be shut down. I see.
My body wasn't activated until after Dio went into the 5th room. I couldn't help her. All I could do was watch while she was murdered. Everything in this place is controlled by Zero Jr. I couldn't try and prevent Dio from getting in either.
Wait, if Zero Jr. controls everything... Was he the one who moved the 6th room with the crane?
Yes, that's right. Zero Jr. moved the room, not me.
Then, who moved the old woman?
Me. It took me 10 minutes to get out of my AB room once I was turned back on. I ran over to check on her as soon as I did. Then I carried her back to the room I'd been in.
Why did you do that?
Because I was ordered to.
Man. Yeah, you broke the rule. You broke the rule. Okay, you didn't break the rule. Like, as soon as she said, okay, my body was inactive, my body wasn't Reggie, she didn't break the rule. The first rule of robotics, you know, thing. What? Sigma, it's not hard to understand that she was commanded to bring the old lady there.
Listen to me very carefully. As you already know, the final stage of the project begins in 2 hours.
Wait a minute. This is the first time we actually hear the old woman speaking, right? Because I heard that voice before. The announcer. Now, I don't know if I should be surprised or if we already heard her voice before. And I'm being stupid, I don't remember. But yeah. And that music is from 999. Yep.
This will be the culmination of many years of hard work. We cannot afford failure.
Yes, I understand.
Then let's make sure. What is your mission?
Enter the Nonary Game as one of the participants and observe the actions of the other players.
Yeah, I'm thinking my theory about the old lady being Akane and Tenmyoji being Junpei is coming together quite nicely.
Ensure that they do what they are supposed to and guide them down the correct paths.
How many players will there be?
Myself and 7 others, ma'am. Will you be participating as well?
Yes. Our plan dictates that I must. An individual by the name of Dio will be entering this facility presently. He has been led to believe he is doing so undetected.
Could Tenmyoji be Zero? I don't know.
You've been briefed on him already, correct?
Yes.
Junpei and Akane would join forces and make the Nonary Game true. Right? That would make sense. I'm not sure if I'm missing something, but I'm just throwing this theory out there, just saying.
He will murder the first person to leave one of the AB rooms and take their place. If a pair is the first out, he'll probably kill both of them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe it's a fake hologram, or Tenmyoji is not Zero. Which is most likely the latter, but, you know, I can always speculate. I mean, if the old woman is indeed Akane, it would make kind of sense? I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking.
That's all the information I've been given on him, ma'am.
Quark being Zero Jr. 70. Yeah! Of course! I made this whole thing! Oh my.
Is there a problem?
You got a problem, Ocean Prince?
With all due respect, ma'am, I would like to state that I don't feel right about this.
I feel like some motherfuckers need to learn their lesson.
We know someone is going to be killed, and we're just going to let it happen? I also have doubts about the use of Radical 6. Are you sure? Infecting all these people with such a horrible disease.
Who snap? We're all humans, and we're all infected by Radical 6. On purpose! Wow! Okay, great. Everything is planned. No coincidence here. Man, wow! So much truth.
That is none of your concern.
None of your business.
Your only concern is to follow your orders.
But
You know what? Luna, fight your rules back. You have to let them die.
Luna, I am giving you an order. I am in command, and you do as I say.
You're Zero. The old woman is Zero. Right hand.
You are programmed to do as I say. You know this.
Who told you we're in the goddamn moon? I don't know. The moon was supposed to turn red, and there's a red circle in the sky, so I suppose it's the moon. So, we're not on the moon. Dude, we're on the moon. Alright, if you say so.
yes,
Good.
Good.
Now, I have one final order.
another order, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, Juan, let's say it's the moon, okay? I'm just gonna say it's the moon. At this point, I don't know where the fuck I am, so I don't fucking care. It's the moon.
When you leave the AB room, the person Dio has killed will still be there.
Earth? Baby, I don't care! We're in a facility trying to survive. Once we get out, we ask questions. Maybe it actually matters, you know? Maybe it actually matters. It would explain a lot of things, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see.
I would like you to move them
Where?
to the room you are about to enter, the 6th AB room.
But why?
Not your concern. As a participant in the game, you must have as little knowledge of it as possible.
Man, so cold. I know she's a robot and all, but come on. It's a little bit cold. I just couldn't. Luna is my waifu.
That is why I have made sure you are unable to access any classified data. There are things you must not know. In order for this project to succeed, we need you to be as close to a clean slate as possible. There are some things you already know, which ideally you would not. Unfortunately, this is unavoidable, so you must refrain from divulging anything you know about the project to the other participants. You must never tell anyone what you know about Dio, or the body, or that you carried it to the 6th AB room. You will have to pretend you know nothing more than the rest of the participants.
Is that an order?
Yes.
Yeah, Juan, actually... So, let me go back. Global warming really got bad, didn't it, huh? It could be, yeah. I mean, isn't there like the idea that the atmosphere gets like a shade of red when it's extremely polluted or something? Okay, I believe that. So maybe it's Earth, what we see in the sky, which would mean that we're probably on the moon, right? So yeah, okay. Everything got so damn crazy. It being on the moon is almost irrelevant. That's true too. What constitutes life anyway? Who said Luna isn't alive? Just because she's a robot. That's also another topic I wanted to touch. There's that idea of when you have a robot that does exactly the same thing as humans and acts like a human, or a living being, actually, not only a human, but a cat robot, something. Who says that robot, that programming isn't actually living, right? There's an example of that. If you look at actual living beings, the way they think, the way they move, the way they act, everything is connected through power lines, which could be cables, the nerves, the nervous system, and we're fueled by elements that regenerate us. So what's far from a robot? It's just man-made, a man-made creation, right? Yeah, organic wires, exactly. Basically, that's it. The only thing is, it's hard to make it autonomous, unlike the body, the human body, who is built to, well, adapt to what it has. And it's made of organic, you know, well, not organic things, but cells, you know. We evolved, we were created by ourselves. Robots would need to be created by humans, so we need to find a way to probably regenerate the particles of whatever constitutes that robot for some reason. I don't know, but it's possible. It's possible. Yeah, exactly.
Do I make myself clear?
Yes, you do. Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
After that, I went into the AB room as I'd been told to.
And that's a good point, Juan. But then I'm gonna ask you, if the world... Well, in this game, it seems like there's free will. But at the same time, if there's no parallel things and everything is created, like if the randomness is created by... Imagine your decisions are based on atomic level, like particle movements, and you make that choice because that particle decided to do that movement. And does that make you a being that is actually... that actually has free will? Do you have free will yourself?
As soon as I stepped inside, my body deactivated.
Die.
But since my brain is in the main computer, I was still awake.
If you hear rattling and stuff, it's my keyboard against the flippin' mic.
So I still saw everything. While I waited, I used the security cameras to see what was going on in the rest of the facility.
And you saw the old woman being murdered?
Yes. It was hard. What I was seeing made no sense. Several of my higher level processes nearly failed. To think that she would be the first person to come out. I think she knew that Dio was going to kill her. When she'd said she had one final order for me, I didn't understand what she meant. Like a fool, I told her I didn't approve, when I had no idea what she was prepared to do. When she died, whatever I have that passes for a heart felt like it snapped in two.
Yeah. I think I understand. Everything you did because you'd been ordered to.
Yes.
And it was the old woman who gave you those orders. And is she Zero Senior?
No.
What? But if she gave you the orders...
She did, but she wasn't the only person I took orders from.
There was someone else?
Yes.
And that person is Zero Senior?
Yes. They worked together to develop the project she mentioned. So I suppose, technically, my orders came from both of them. And they were both controlling Zero Jr., too. I told you before that Zero Jr. moved the 6th AB room. Although that's strictly true, he didn't do it of his own free will. They ordered him to do it. He was following orders just like me.
But why?
I don't know. I really don't. Maybe they did it so that people wouldn't suspect me.
They didn't want people to suspect you. Then why have you moved the why have you moved? Then why have you moved the body in the first place? Eventually, we'd figure out that the rooms had been moved, and that she was in your room.
Then maybe they wanted the opposite.
You mean?
Maybe they wanted you to suspect me.
That doesn't make sense either. If they wanted people to suspect you, why move the AB room?
You're right. Then maybe they only wanted certain people to be suspicious of me.
You mean like Alice?
Yes. Perhaps they wanted Alice to find the handkerchief and the knife. That would explain why they moved the room.
So they know. Sorry. So somehow they somehow knew Dio would hide the knife there.
Yes, I think so.
But how could they know that?
Well, whatever the reasons were, Alice did notice that the room was moved, which meant that Clover also figured it out. And just like you said, Alice used the knife to take her life. Clover didn't realize that, though. Or perhaps she didn't want to. In any event, she decided that I must have killed Alice to keep her quiet. So she confronted me.
Sorry. I'm scratching my nose. Not the inside, the outside. So she confronted me. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry.
It was right after the second round of the AB game. Using Phi's timetable, that would be 0 hours, 0 minutes.
It's a really beautiful music, by the way. That we're listening right now. It's beautiful. Wait. You were listening to us in the security office?
Yes, that wasn't all I was listening to, though. I know everything that happened in the facility after my body collapsed.
You were watching through the security cameras?
Yes, I was. I could see and hear everything. Anyway, we're at 0 hours, 0 minutes. I was in the hallway on floor A when Clover found me and took me to room 2 in the crew quarters. We entered at about 0 hours, 1 minute. She was very forceful.
I know you killed Alice. Tell me the truth and I'll let you live. Now fess up! I'm only gonna give you one chance. If you lie or try to play dumb or something, I'll kill you right in front of her!
Bye-bye, Vivine. Thank you for watching.
I told her the truth, of course. I explained that I hadn't killed Alice, that she'd been infected with Radical 6, and it had caused her to kill herself. Clover was never going to believe that, though. We argued about it for nearly 9 minutes. It wasn't just Alice she asked me about. She asked me about the murder of the old woman and about the AB room being moved. She wasn't very nice about it, but I couldn't answer any of her questions.
Because of your orders?
Yes. Then, at about 0 hours, 10 minutes, she must have run out of patience. She stuck her hand in her pocket and started moving toward me. She backed me up against the wall and pulled her hand out of her pocket. She was holding the injection gun. I tried to take it away from her. I even screamed for help. She refused to let go, of course, while we were fighting over it.
Oh man. Whoa, hold on a minute. The trigger got pulled in the fight. Sorry. I get that part. What I don't understand is why did anything to you.
You mean because I'm a golem?
Yeah.
One of my orders was always to act like I was one of the players. A human. Any human injected with that amount of tubocurarine would die.
That's why you died, or pretended to keep up the facade that you were human.
No, I collapsed because Zero Jr. turned off the power to my body again. He probably felt he had to. Maintaining the illusion that I was human was probably in his orders too. So to make it look like I had died, he turned the power off. Whatever the case, it was an accident. I don't think Clover ever intended to actually kill me. She only took the injection gun to try and threaten me.
How can you be so sure?
When I collapsed, she looked terrified. She checked for my pulse and listened to see if I was breathing. She also shook my body and called out to me several times. If she'd meant to kill me, why do all that? After a few moments, she ran off to the infirmary to get the AED.
You mean the defibrillator?
Yes.
That uses an electric shock to restart the heart, right?
Correct.
So, that was why she left?
Yes.
At 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds, Clover left the cabin in the crew quarters.
She ran off toward the infirmary. On the way, she bumped into Dio.
Dio?
Yes. I guess she just saw him, really. They didn't talk. She just ran past.
Okay. And he just watched her go by?
Yes. I imagine he was curious, of course. He probably wondered what she was doing. But he chose not to go after her. He had something else to do.
Yeah. Yeah, Kyle. Actually, he was for once telling the truth.
He seemed pretty surprised to find my body.
Yeah, I bet.
It didn't take him long to get over it, though.
I wouldn't imagine it would. What did he do then?
He'd gone there for 2 reasons. One was to get Alice's bracelet, which was a blue solo.
Right. Without it, Dio and Kay, the yellow pair, wouldn't be able to get through the secondary door. Right?
Yeah, but he couldn't find it.
Of course. Fire had already taken it by then.
Yes. But there was something else he wanted to do, too. He was there to take the knife. Removing it was gruesome.
But why did he want the knife? Was it because he'd used it to kill the old woman?
No, I don't think so.
Then what do you think?
I think he didn't want anyone to see the engraving on the knife's blade. That's why he hid it so well after he killed
It's
the old
engraved.
woman.
On the knife, it's engraved Myrmidons, I think. Why wouldn't he want anyone to see that?
Do you remember what it said? There was a word engraved on the blade.
Yeah, Myrmidons.
Yes.
What does Myrmidons mean?
It's the name of the organization he belongs to.
Huh. What is it, like a club or something? A party club?
I don't think so.
Well, what is it then?
I don't really know.
No idea?
I'm afraid not.
That's really okay, I believe you. Wait, wasn't he here to try to stop whatever Zero was doing?
Yes.
Then... Wouldn't that mean that he's on our side?
I don't know about that. He's killed 4 people. I'm not really sure he's on anyone's side.
You've got a point. Damn it. This is ridiculous. I guess this enemy of my enemy isn't my friend, huh?
May I continue?
Yeah, keep going. After he took the knife, Dio riffled through what few belongings Alice had. Luna said he didn't seem to be looking for anything in particular. He was probably just checking to see if she had anything useful. That was where he found the key to Kay's suit. He didn't seem to have any particular reason for taking it, at least as far as Luna could tell. At 0 hours 13 minutes, Dio left the room.
He heard Kay opening the cyan door and ran out. When he left, he was heading toward the infirmary. My guess is that he was going after Clover. He found her with the AED. She was probably planning to just ignore him and head back, but Dio didn't let her.
Hey, wait. Just what are you planning to do with that thing? Thinking about trying to resuscitate Luna? And why would you want to do that? You were the one who killed her, weren't you?
Oh, you son of a gun. When Clover tried to push past Dio, Luna said they began to fight.
The fuck do you think you're doing?
Typical Dio. Dio pulled the knife out of his pocket and pointed it at Clover's throat. That was when he showed up.
Dio, what the hell are you doing?
None of your goddamn business. Stay out of this, you senile old shit.
Like hell, you son of a bitch!
He let out a yell and leapt towards Dio. The younger man dodged him easily and lashed out with the knife. Tenmyoji caught Dio's hand with a grunt, and for a moment, the two men struggled. Then, as the knife edged closer, he wrapped his other hand around the blade and tried to force it away. But Dio was much younger and stronger than, and the wound Tenmyoji gave himself with the knife didn't do him any favors. He put a valiant fight, but with a roar, Dio threw him off, and Tenmyoji collapsed to the floor.
What are you going to do?
Let's see. How about this?
Ha! Ha 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 ha! Ah, alright. I see. Welcome back!
How cute. You two really look great together, you know?
What are you going to do to us?
Isn't it obvious?
Isn't it obvious? Oh. I should count how many times they use that line. Isn't it obvious? Like it everywhere, even in the options.
I'm gonna handcuff you to a sink. Actually, I already have.
Are you gonna beat us to death or something?
Ugh, no. Nothing so tasteless.
What are you going to do then?
How'd you like to make a bet?
A bet?
You've got, 20-some minutes until the primary white doors open. So I'd say you've got 25 minutes until they close, give or take. If somebody happens to come by here before the doors close, you might live. But if nobody finds you, well...
We'll be penalized.
Exactly. So, I suggest you start screaming for help now. Unfortunately for you, just about all the rooms in this place are behind at least 2 nice thick doors. So unless they're pretty close, nobody's gonna hear you scream.
Dang. Dang, son!
Well, I'm off to the Floor B warehouse, okay? Enjoy your last 25 minutes.
Oh, Kyle. Oh my god. I'm so glad they thought back. Dude. Something far worse to Clover. Something just popped in my mind. But of course, at the same time, I don't know if they removed it also because it would make sense. Because I don't think Dio can do anything like what we think, right? Because of the genetic cloning. Now, that also could be an adaptation of the plots to give him a reason to not do that. So it could go both ways.
Later.
Minutes passed and no one came.
Right? Which part of the plot actually changed to adapt to removing that scene, right? Oh yeah, but he's already low enough. I think that would just kill the character altogether.
Of course, by then there were only 3 other people who could have come, apart from Dio.
Funny thing is, killing the people is not as bad, apparently, as this. Which is still bad, it's really bad. But I think killing goes far beyond, right? Honestly, that's actually disputable. But still. You get my point, right?
Yes.
Yes, Luna gets it.
You were in the crew quarters at this point.
Wait, I was supposed to read that line! I'm so dumb, sorry. So, you mean Phi and K, right? Yes, you're in the crew quarters at this point. So, yeah, of course, yeah. There you go. Yeah. He had told us about you. We also noticed that the knife in Alice's chest had been removed. If only we'd know what was happening in the infirmary.
Unfortunately for Clover and Tenmyoji, their time had come. Once the primary white door closed, both of their bracelets injected them with Soparil.
The anesthetic, right?
Yes. Almost immediately they started to feel sleepy. I think that's when Clover realized she was definitely going to die. That was when she decided to leave her message.
Yeah, just quoting the interview. Yeah, I see what you mean. It's vague. You can interpret it as you want. But I'm glad, whatever it is, they took it back.
Just as you said, she wrote on her left thigh with her right hand.
And the word she wrote was Dio.
Yes. As for what happened in the rec room, well, I guess I don't really need to tell you. Your theory was essentially correct. What you said was what happened.
So Kay sprayed Dio's bracelet with the luminol, and then, while his back was turned, Dio attacked him with an axe. Dio mortally wounded him, but didn't kill him, so Kay turned around and stabbed Dio with the spear. And I guess that's when we found them.
Yes.
When did Kay get the luminol?
After they went through the white door, Dio and Kay found themselves in the director's office. When they were done there, they headed back to floor A to look for everyone else. They went to the crew quarters first, then to the infirmary. Of course, they found Clover and Tenmyoji's bodies there. Dio expected to find them, of course, but he pretended to be shocked. Anyway, Kay checked them over for anything useful,
And that was when he found the luminol.
Right.
Okay. Alright, so we got our suspicions confirmed so far. We still have a few questions, but
that's everything that happened.
we got some answers of circumstantial situations.
Do you have any questions?
Actually, I have so many questions. Well, what do you think? Does a bear shit in the woods? Well, the first thing is Quark's bracelet. Why was it in the infirmary?
Tenmyoji had it. Then when Dio attacked him, it fell out
of his pocket, sorry. But why did Tenmyoji have Quark's bracelet?
I told him where it was.
When?
Do you remember when you were in the rec room with Phi and Tenmyoji?
Yeah, when we sprayed, when he sprayed us with luminol, right? Sure, I remember that.
Right after then. When he left the rec room, he went toward the green door to look for Quark. I ran into him at the end of the hallway, where the 3 doors and the switch are. That was when I told him. Look, Tenmyoji. The center door is unlocked. He took off through it without another word.
That was the treatment room, right?
Yes.
Where Quark was sleeping?
Right. It only took him a moment. As soon as he saw Quark, he ran to his pod and started crying.
Out of relief, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The display on the pod showed Quark's vital signs. It was obvious he was alive the moment he looked at it. Next to the pod was Quark's bracelet. That was how Tenmyoji got it.
But was Quark's bracelet off?
I took it off.
How?
Aluminum foil.
What? You mean the stuff from the crew quarters?
Oh, you found it? Did you know that aluminum foil has electromagnetic shielding properties?
What?
Here's an exciting fact. Your heart creates a bunch of faint electrical impulses.
Oh man, so I can just slip aluminum in my wrist and the bracelet just pops off. Wow, heck genius.
Anyway, the point is that you can detect the electricity that your heart makes by pumping blood. Your fancy little bracelets pick up on that. They're always watching.
Wait, so you're telling me the aluminum foil and block electromagnetic waves your heart send out?
Yes. All you have to do is wrap it around your bracelet.
Come on! And the bracelet thinks your heart has stopped?
Yes.
Holy shit. It was that easy all along. Okay.
Anyway, I used some aluminum foil to get Quark's bracelet off. Then I put it next to the pod.
Wait. Why was Quark in the pod to begin with?
Oh, that's easy. I put him there.
When did you do that?
Remember when we were first looking for Quark? I found him unconscious near the entrance to the Golem Bay.
So you carried him to the treatment pod?
Yes.
I wish I knew that in the beginning of the game. Dang it. Were you the one who unlocked the treatment center too?
No, I was not. I do not have the authority to operate any of this facility's machinery.
Okay, that's a good information to have. So, it was Zero Jr.?
That's right.
Yeah. He reactivated your body too, right? Man, I don't get any of this. Why the hell did he not do... why the hell did he do that? I guess it wasn't really him that did it, huh? He was just doing what Zero Senior and the old lady told him to do. Everything leads back to them, huh? Eh, of course it does. Luna, are you okay? So, are you going to tell me?
Tell you what?
Isn't that obvious? Again! Like it's the 4th time or 5th time during this live stream that we hear this phrase. Isn't that obvious? Tell me what this project is. Everything that happens in here has something to do with it. So, why were we brought here?
To play the Nonary Game.
And why were we supposed to play the Nonary Game?
That was part of the project.
And what is the project? God damn it! Shut up, phone. Why did Alice kill herself?
Because she was infected with Radical 6.
Isn't that obvious? Maybe isn't it obvious is some kind of subconscious trigger phrase like, would you kindly, from Bioshock. Isn't that obvious? Well, isn't that obvious, Jack? Of course, it's been said multiple times. Isn't that obvious? Oh man. Do you say obvious with the silent B or with the B? Obvious or obvious? Some people say obvious, and others said obvious. I heard both ways. How do you guys say it? And by the way, if you know which is the correct one, if the B is actually silent, let me know. I'd like to know that. How did she get infected?
Zero Senior and the old woman did that.
Okay. Why?
It was a necessary evil. It had to happen for the project to succeed.
What would have happened if Alice hadn't committed suicide?
Clover wouldn't have suspected me, and she wouldn't have accidentally, killed me.
Quote unquote. Then what?
I wouldn't have collapsed, and Dio wouldn't have found my body. That would have meant the confrontation in the infirmary never took place.
In other words, you're saying Clover and Tenmyoji died for this project.
Yes.
Fucking hell. Well, actually, it was the tuberculine that killed them. But they were only injected with it because their bracelets. Because of their bracelets, and they were only wearing those bracelets because of the Nonary Game. If the Nonary Game was part of the project, then that's one more way it killed them.
I guess, if you want to look at it that way.
Now what about Kay and Dio? How would they kill each other?
Because Dio killed the old woman. He was worried about getting caught, so he tried to kill Kay before he could find out the truth.
And if Dio hadn't killed the old woman, what happened in the rec room would never have taken place, right?
Yes.
So let me ask you this. Why did Dio kill her?
So that he could pose as one of the participants.
And why did he do that?
To disrupt the project.
Then why did she let him kill her?
The same reason they did all of this. It was a necessary evil. The project couldn't be allowed to fail.
Those are not my questions, but there's a lot of questions indeed. 6 people died here. 4 of them were murdered, one way or another, by Dio. At first, that makes it look like Dio's the real reason they all died. But that's not true, isn't it? All of them, all 6 of them, all 6 billion, They all died for this project. That means that the murderer, or I guess I should say murderers, were the old lady and Zero Senior, right? Makes sense. To me, at least. Please, Luna, tell me. What is this project about? Who is the old woman? Who is Zero?
Sigma.
Man.
Would you hug me?
Oh, man. What? Instead of answering, Luna wrapped her arms around me and buried her face in my chest. My own arms covered in the air. Hovered in the air, confused about where they should go. I swallowed hard and tried to rein my heartbeat, which was suddenly doubled. I was about to speak when I felt something warm on my chest. Luna was crying?
This feels nice.
Man. Her voice shook as she spoke. I lowered one hand to her head and began to gently stroke her hair. Huh? Hey, Luna. What the hell is going on?
I'm sorry. My ABT is usually held in place by muscle fiber, but after Clover gave me the tubocurarine...
Okay. I get it.
Does it scare you?
Nope. Something fell. Hello. Are you alive or are you not? Wow. Sorry.
This is what I really look like. I'm a golem.
Man.
Just a machine.
Oh, man. You're not just a machine. Oh, man.
A jumble of metal and plastic that pretends to be real.
Deep inside, you're not. Well, I'm just a hunk of flesh and bones, right? I wrapped my arms around Luna and hugged her as tight as I could.
You believed in me this whole time.
Yeah.
Even though I look like this?
Of course. I trust you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I wish I could stay here forever. You feel so nice. But I think my time is up.
What?
I've done things I really shouldn't have. Do you remember what you asked me earlier? About if Zero Jr. had reactivated my body? Remember? The truth is, he didn't. I did. I went to the part of the core that controls Zero Jr., and I hacked it.
What?
Yes, that was the first thing. The second. Do you know what the second one was?
You pinned it on yourself.
If I had really wanted to, I could have saved Clover and Tenmyoji.
Oh.
Then Kay and Dio probably wouldn't have killed each other. That's not all. I could have stopped Alice from killing herself, and I could have even saved the old woman at the very beginning. In other words, I had the ability to disobey my orders. But I didn't. That's the second thing. I broke the first law. I was scared. I was afraid to die.
I was afraid. I was petrified.
Obviously, hacking the core and taking control of Zero Jr.'s systems is very, very bad. Golems who don't follow orders can become dangerous, so we're terminated if we disobey. You lose access to your body, of course. But everything that's stored in the core, your memories, your consciousness, is deleted.
What? Wait. Are you saying...
Yes, very soon now I'll be gone. Zero Jr. is probably recovering himself right now. Once he's done, I doubt I'll be around much longer.
What? Why?
I watched 6 people die and did nothing. I deserve this.
No. No, you don't. Even if you had done something, you would have been killed anyway. You can't blame yourself. You did what you could. You're not wrong. This game is what's wrong. Forcing you to watch your friends die is what's wrong.
Oh, Sigma. Thank you. I'm really glad I met you.
Luna. Luna! It's going to be okay. I'm not gonna let them do this. You're gonna be fine, I promise. Just, please don't.
I'm sorry. But at least I get to die in your arms.
Luna.
Thank you, Sigma. And goodbye, Doctor.
Doctor? But she couldn't answer. I squeezed my eyes shut and held her, unable to bear the thought of letting letting any more of her slip away. Sad. With one last quiet chime, the music box wound down. I was left with nothing but silence and a cold pull of tears over my heart. And we got Luna's ending. Yep. Tears in the Rain. That's the name of the achievement for that one. Whoa, man. Poor Luna. Oh, dang it. I really like Luna. Like, she's the best character here. I said that numerous times. Like, man. Sad. Sad as hell. Oh, man. See her, like, being destroyed piece by piece and then being deleted is sad. But anyway, that's all the time I have for today. The stream is, the game part at least, is over. I'm gonna open the end card for us to talk just a little bit. I won't stay long. I'm already a little bit tired, but it's good to have. If you have any questions, you can ask. And next time, we have 2 routes to follow. And I'm gonna ask you, when the time comes, which of the 2 we'll choose. Are we close to the end, guys? We might be, but maybe not? I don't know. 2 routes seems like it's gonna reach the end quite soon. And it's probably gonna be either next stream or the other one. We'll see. Probably 2 streams left for it to be over, so probably 2 weeks. We'll see. At least 2 more endings we'll get, or probably 3. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I can't judge it right now. I can see 3 endings or 4 or something. We'll see. One thing is for sure, I got pretty much everything so far in terms of games in hard mode, which tells a lot. So, guys, don't go anywhere if you want to stay just a little longer. And if you just came here for the gameplay, well, it's done. So, see you in a second.
Welcome to the Blue Chargy!
Here we are. The end stream chat time. how are you guys? How do you like to see the two endings in one live stream? I'm glad I could play this one again because it's been a while. I kind of missed this crazy adventure. Let me just adjust my mic, which will make some noise, so sorry about that. Oh boy. Just clear things from my desk. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Right? I know, right? I'm glad you didn't miss anything. Man, this stream is perfect for interaction. Let me tell you that. I'm watching the stream and watching the chat, and it's the chat updates instantly. This was a particularly good one too. Yeah, it was. It was a really good one. I felt really bad for Luna, and I mean, right from the beginning, I said, okay, I'm gonna betray Luna because, you know, she's there and she came back to life and stuff. But really, I can't not trust. I cannot not trust. I can only trust Luna. That's what I'm trying to say. The story is intensifying. So it's getting really interesting as we go. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. 7 people are watching. All of you. Anything you want to ask about the game, about anything, let me know. Real quick, we have we'll probably do like 10 minutes or 15 minutes, hopefully. Not that I don't want to talk to you guys, it's just that I'm so freaking tired. Okay. Sigma and Luna's endings together. How is work going for you so far? Work is going pretty nice. I'm enjoying what I'm doing so far. Yeah, it's going quite well, and I'm feeling like I'm useful again. Probably why I'm so dynamic today. I've been feeling really well. Tired, but some days go so well. I just feel great. All right, see you, Ocean Prince. Thank you for coming. Yeah, it's pretty great. If you don't know, I'm now coding in PHP. I'm a developer. And I'm working from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sorry, 5:30. So what happens is I have a lot less time to record and a lot less time to play games because I get tired around 9-ish. So like as soon as it hits 9 p.m., I'm just dead. I need to go to bed. And I usually don't go to bed at that time, so I always end up getting really tired, and sleep not enough for me. I need to sleep my 8 hours. The music, I have a backlog of music, so that's why I'm still posting music, but I haven't worked too much on music, except for the Super Mario Kart tracks. The one for last week and the one for next week, both I had the chance to work on them, but some songs that just go through my backlog and I put them online. And that's why I'm saying I'm probably going to slow down with the uploads and the schedule will be really different. And I hope I can hold off that change until I actually get a chance to have more people working on the channel, because I have some ideas for the channel going forward. I want the channel to grow and not feel the lack of content. I want this channel to still be active, you know. And active, strongly active actually. But don't worry, I won't be gone. I'll still be here and I'll still be producing strongly. And some new ideas might pop in my mind. I'm just not so good at doing certain stuff. I can try, but I don't know if I have the time to adapt to those things. Nine to 5 is not bad. 9 to 5:30 is not bad. It's a good schedule to have. From Monday to Friday, I have the weekends, which I use the weekends to record and work on other things. Usually Saturday is packed with work, and Sunday I tend to get some videos ready for Sunday and Monday, and if I can for Tuesday. But usually Sunday is the day I take it easy. I always have the plan to stream Friday and Saturday, but lately the Saturdays have been terrible for streaming. I've always got something to do, which I don't mind, because I ended up spending time with my girlfriend, which she needs too. She needs the time. If it's not during the week, at least give her the Saturday and other times of the day. But I'm pretty sure that tomorrow we're gonna have a stream if everything goes well. If I can get work done tomorrow, I'll definitely get a stream going of another game, not this one, a new game that I promised I would do. And it's not Conquer. Like I said, Conquer will most likely, if not certainly, go to a Let's Play, so you guys can check that Let's Play out once it starts to come out. And we're gonna record it now, but it's gonna be out after Super Mario Kart is over. It's gonna substitute Super Mario Kart on Wednesday. Okay, that's pretty much how it's gonna go. If you guys have any other questions, any other things you want to ask, feel free to do so. I don't know how many of you have seen the Wario pixel art made of bits that one of my friends did for me. This is an example of one of the little prizes that might come in the future for you, my viewers. He is enthusiastic to make those, and I'm probably gonna make a few of them and send them to you if you're a Patreon. And I'm planning on working on a box, a subscription box with Patreon, to actually bring you that kind of content. Not only will you have those pixel art things, you'll probably have who knows, maybe little figurines, t-shirts, mugs, if I can put a mug in there. I'm not too sure. I'll probably put a booster pack of the Blue Jack G trading card game, which isn't done yet, but at the time I hope I have the time to finish those. And now that I'm alone at home, I can probably get working some artworks for the cards. I do all the artwork for the cards, and I'm gonna have to see if I can find a neat way to print them, so they have a good quality to them. And I'll make some little booster packs that come in the box, and random cards will come out. So I hope to expand the collection. The TCG will have a rule book. I think one of the first when you pledge a prize on Patreon, you will be able to get a rule book of the card game, the first box. That's the only conditional thing I'm gonna put with the box. The rest is all gonna be random, completely random. So yeah. So So you guys might have some repeated stuff, hopefully not. But if you do, I'll find a way for you to be able to trade them online. And I hope to soon have a website, and if I don't, at least have somebody to help me with the website. So I can program a neat website with a point system. And you can have a point system of the Blue Janchi, and you can, with those points, you can get stuff on the website and stuff. You would get those points by, I don't know, different things. There's several things you can do with them. And hopefully those points can be useful in other areas, not only on the website, but could be used to earn things in other websites or in other places, like discounts or something in the future. It's a long-term project, and I wish I had the knowledge on how I could make it work, but I'm looking forward to it, and I've been thinking about it for a long time. I actually have been thinking about it since the beginning of the Blue Jack generation. And back in the day, the Blue Jack generation was meant to be an entertainment channel, so everything around it would be like you would have news, you would have that's why there's music, that's why there's video game content. I tried other contents too on the channel, but I can't just keep up with everything, so that's what I'm talking about with help on the channel. Other people would actually produce videos for the channel. But we'll see everything, we'll see how it goes. Maybe the future is bright for the channel, who knows. But I have big projects for them, I have big plans. If you guys support on Patreon, for sure. But, yeah, waiting for questions. If no one has anything else to say, let me know. Alright, Jobless. And the rest, well, if that's all, I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna have to, of course, thank you so much for watching. And, well, you don't have any excuse. The chat is pretty much instant now. So if you don't say anything, that's because you don't have anything to say. Unless you're still typing a question, which I don't know, I can see. So, yeah. Guys, once again, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. And goodbye. Oh, and don't forget to check out the video that came out today, Yoshi's Island. Pretty sure you like that game, right? I love it. So, yep. Bye-bye!